What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a bit of a new video today. No more Dead Man's deliveries, or at least for a couple of days. I do have one lined up, but I'm getting this one out before because this one's a bit more time sensitive. It's sort of got to go up today because the Royal Rumble is in about 6 hours. So yeah, I'm not sure how often I'm going to do these, at least for the big four I'd say, but hopefully I'll do them for every pay-per-view. Only WWE, no AEW or that, because one, I don't have many of the AEW figures. I don't really think they're as good as Mattel's. And two, I don't know much about them. So just going to be doing WWE pay-per-views, or premium live events as they're now called. So yeah, first off, the women's matches, because I don't have any women's figures. We've got Raw Women's title, Alexa Bliss and Bianca Belair. I've got Bianca Belair. She's going to win and go on to face Rhea Ripley, who I think is going to win the Royal Rumble at WrestleMania in probably the main event of night one. So yeah, after that, that will probably open up the show. We've got two other matches. We've got Bray Wyatt and LA Knight in a pitch black match. No one really knows what that means, but I'm pretty sure Bray Wyatt's going to win this one. There's no way Triple H is bringing him in after a year and a half, after he got released by Vince, just to have him lose his first feud and look weak. So, you know, it's done its job. LA Knight's got over anyway, just from this feud, so he doesn't need the win. So, Bray Wyatt's taking the win for me. And a big one, Universal Championship rematch. I'm pretty sure, I haven't researched it or Googled it or anything. Did Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns fight at the Royal Rumble 2 years ago? Is that when they had their last man standing match? Because I think it was either that or TLC, and I really enjoyed it. Kevin Owens nearly won because they couldn't get the hanging handcuffed, but that was a great match. Hopefully their match tonight is just as good. And I see it going the same way. Roman Reigns is going to win, in my opinion. I don't think he's going to hold the belt for over 700 days just to drop it before WrestleMania. Because, you know, there's so many routes they could go down, and I don't see any where Roman isn't in the main event. I've seen people say Owens might lose and then go on and win the Royal Rumble, but I can't see that happening either. And I'll get into the Royal Rumble match right now. So yeah, here we have 15 out of the 19 confirmed competitors or entrants in the Royal Rumble. 2 of them I'll get to in a minute. The other 2 are Gunther and Omos, who I don't have figures of. So yeah, we've got Santos Escobar, Sheamus, Theory, Drew McIntyre, Baron Corbin, Karrion Kross, Ricochet, The Miz, Braun Strowman, Bobby Lashley, Brock Lesnar, Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston, Rey Mysterio, and Dominic Mysterio. So most of these guys probably just going to be fillers. But like Sheamus and Drew, I'm guessing they're going to have some sort of tag team spot where will they throw each other out? And like Bobby and Brock are definitely going to face off. Dom and Ray are going to face off. I want to see Ray throw him out, and I think he probably will. New Day are going to have some sort of tag team spot. Hopefully Kofi stays in this year, because I really missed it last year with it going wrong. And that sort of set the tone for the whole Rumble. It was not a great Royal Rumble at all. So yeah, let's get into some other little bits and pieces from this year's Rumble. So now we've been through the confirmed entrants. Here's a couple that are pretty nailed on to be in it, or just some guys I think will be in it. Finn Balor, along with Damian Priest, so Judgment Day, and hopefully Rhea Ripley. I want to see her in there as well. Shinsuke Nakamura, Gargano, Riddle, Otis. I've got Bronson Reed because he's been with The Miz recently, and I've also got Tyler Bate as a potential NXT call-up. Then obviously the Usos and probably Solo Sikoa are going to be in it as well and be doing something interesting. And on the topic of tag teams, probably, well, with Otis as well, we'll probably see Gable, maybe the Street Profits, the Club also, maybe. Not too sure about that one. And I also put down AOP, Authors of Pain, obviously, because they've been rumoured to be coming back. I'm not sure what that was. They've been rumoured to be coming back, but a Royal Rumble return seemed unlikely, because how would they come back? Like, one at a time? I don't think it'd work very well, but yeah. Obviously, injuries are a big part of wrestling, so a bit of wishful thinking on my part here. I've got 4 wrestlers who I would love to see in the Rumble returning from injury. We've got AJ, broke his ankles, that one seems a bit far off. Randy Orton would be great to see him come back. Ciampa, I honestly don't know how long he's going to be out for, so that could be completely unrealistic. And Big E is probably the main one, because that is like a career-ending injury. Well, so could Randy's have been, but Big E, I would love to see, because he's been gone for so long. So yeah, there's some injuries who I would like to see return too. So, what would the Royal Rumble be without some surprise entrants? So I've got 7 or 8 in a minute that could be in the Royal Rumble this year. Big emphasis on could here, because some of them are fairly unrealistic. Starting off pretty realistic, Zack Ryder. He's been rumouring it himself quite a lot, and you know, filing for trademarks like woo 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 and Zack Ryder. So this doesn't seem like too out there, but it would be a pretty funny troll if he's just taking the piss the whole time. We've got John Cena, currently in Australia, so if he was to be in the Royal Rumble, he'd have a bit of jet lag, but he's only got about 5 moves anyway. Stone Cold Steve Austin, rumoured to have a WrestleMania match with Roman and Brock or someone, or was it Gunther? I don't know who it was, but he was rumoured to have quite a few matches, and I can't see them really happening, but he could be returning. Triple H, he books the show, why not put himself in it? I know he's retired, so a bit of a long shot. He probably just wants to sit back and relax and enjoy his first Royal Rumble. Edge, very limited dates now, but I think the crowd would go crazy for him again. 3 whole years since he came back. It's pretty insane. He's going to be wrapping it up probably pretty soon. This could be his last Royal Rumble. I'd love to see it. RVD, no real reason for him to be included here, but I thought I would. My phone's on 20%, that's fun. And CM Punk. He's here just on the very off chance that he does actually show up, and I didn't put him in the video. So yeah, that one's probably not going to happen, but if it did, just remember I put him in my video, so I knew the whole time. Saw some guy on Twitter saying it'd be mental if The Rock came back at number 29 and then CM Punk came back at number 30 and threw him out, sort of a callback to him walking out in 2014. But, you know, even with Vince leaving, that doesn't really open the door to CM Punk, because I don't think he's Triple H's biggest fan. So yeah, they're my surprise entrants. So yeah, this is without a doubt the top 4 favourites to win the Royal Rumble. Starting off with one that's been heavily rumoured, but probably the least likely out of them, I'm gonna say, for now. So another surprise entrant, like I mentioned, he was number 8. Obviously there's some more realistic legends that could come back, but we want to see The Rock and Stone Cold and Triple H one more time, more than some other guys. But yeah, I can't see it happening, to be honest. Obviously he said in the press that he's not like ring fit, match fit, whatever you want to call it, and that seems about right. He's probably filming a movie at this current moment in time as well, so you know his schedule, but obviously that match with Roman would be huge. Seth Rollins, I would put him down as the least likely out of these 4. Obviously he's got a big history with Roman Reigns, but I don't think the man who betrayed Roman Reigns and ended the Shield should be the one to conquer him. That just doesn't sit right with me, so he's probably the least likely out of the 4. So I've got it between Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn. I would love to see both of them. Cody Rhodes' story could be return at WrestleMania 38. By WrestleMania 39, he's the champion. Through all the setbacks and the tearing his pec, it would be a great story, but I think he has to work for it a bit more rather than just win the Rumble. So for that reason, and also because incredible. Also, because I think if Cody came in as a surprise return, I think he would have won it. But they've announced him ahead of time, so I think Sami Zayn is going to win it. He's going to go on to WrestleMania 39, and he is the only man, I think, that should beat Roman Reigns and become the new Universal Champion.